Welcome back to part 2 of Operation Konrad. We did a deployment episode, and I'm getting quite curious as to see how all this plays out. I'm thinking it should be a slaughter is what I think it should be. Let's see, heroes, yes, we know that, and units are not placed. We have 14 turns to make it out here. It's a fairly long ways, but certainly looks doable as we have a great deal of movement. So okay, so there seems to be some degree of support there from you. And let's see about all of that, really. This is putting a crimp in our style, as are you. So what if we were to roll up here? 9 points. 10 points there. And then you. 10 points indeed. Where's another tank? We have a provocateur tank and a bunch of support units. This is not even... yeah, this is a tank. Okay, so this Jag Panther may be a provocateur, but I do not want him painted like my provocateur tank. So we have exactly one tank here, and one tank here, and two tanks, well, and then a flame tank. So we can make it here for 09. Let's do something. Aha! And there we have it. Boom! So now that makes the life considerably easier here. It's 08, 18, I see. This guy's going to give our infantry all sorts of trouble. We don't need that sort of trouble from this guy. So, you know that there has to be some sort of artillery or, anti-air. We're going to run our recon planes straight into the slot here. There must be some planes about. There's not, though. Okay. So there's a mobile AA here. Another mobile AA here. Some fighters. And no big 85s. It looks like these guys may have just arrived or couldn't get, whatever the case is. We'll not worry about the House of the Wise. Let's just get down to dispatching them. Double attack, fast rebase. If by some strange miracle we take this base this turn, we'll leave this guy out of the mix for now. Crippling blow, double attack. At 111, 114. Let's see here. 11, 11, and 13. Alright, so 11 and 1. Let's I sort of want to bomb this guy, but I don't want to have any sort of counterattack from the enemy. I have to use Rudel. We can go like that. We want Rudel to dispatch this anti-air. Which one is more potent? Rapid fire 2. I think I saw 8 there, and then air attack 1. This one is not. Air attack 1. Air attack 1. Alright, well. Air attack 1. Air attack 1 here as well. Well, alright, well. I don't really see it doing much to our air. So maybe we'll not worry. We'll just head here and just start dispatching stuff. That one air attack seems to be doing quite a little something there. How is that even possible? Well, whatever the case is, it's gonna have to go. Let's move out here and see if we can... yeah, we'll go here. That would mean we can zot the sky with our second attack, but we'll be adjacent to this 152, whom we can bomb to oblivion with our bomber. Which I believe means that we could move back and forward for 2 overruns. And then we would want to send... well, what do we really want to send or not? You can get our camouflaged Sturm Tiger forward there. That would mean we would have to do away with... okay, so this guy has 2 moves left, and this is a road, so he can end up here. If we move our camoed Sturm Tiger here, theoretically we could get units adjacent to the camoed Sturm Tiger, right? We could. I think you can... how much is that rough for wield? Probably more than we have, really. Oh, I see. And you can't do it. Well, if they want to attack... hello? Sometimes my mouse goes mad on me. I don't know why. I keep thinking I should replace it, but every time I get to thinking I should replace it, it fixes itself. So let's see. We'll move forward here. That would mean that we'd want to do away with... let's see. You are anti-tank. 152. So really, I think this 152 is the only thing giving us any sort of counter or support fire. And can we get it? I believe that we can get it. If we send you over here. We've done it. Overrun that. We can overrun you. And we may well overrun you as well, but we're not quite there as yet. So we'll take no damage here because we have a 0 combat randomness. And it says 17 and 15, and that's what it is. So we have 1 round left. Let's keep it that way, or we could make him look attractive, which is probably really a good idea. If we have no rounds and it can do away with this unit, they'll probably come in droves, maybe even leave their entrenchment to come and attack this unit, at which point they meet Mr. Camouflage Lethal Attack Sturm Tiger. So let's we can 8 points there. So we have Rudel here. I was thinking we could do away with this unit and not take any sort of anti-air fire. We have no double move. We do, but we're at the furthest extent of our ability to move and can't utilize the double move. Alright, so we go down here. Let's see, there's 10. There's 12. What makes this guy so hardy or robust? I don't remember. Ground defense of 10. Entrenchment of 3. Aha. Now that is not something I would have expected. So we have our ignores entrenchment, crippling blow, rapid fire Panther 2 doing 13. We have our lightning attack, ignores entrenchment, flame tank doing 11. And then we have our low tank with first strike, which probably is what gets the job done there. Completely obliterating this unit with no vigilant or ignores entrenchment or otherwise. But I'll not argue with it. We'll carry on here. Unfortunately, we have no support for our... What is that? SU-152 crew. Huh. At some point, this recon vehicle must have been a 152. I don't really even see how that's possible, but it seems to be. It seems to be. I would have not... Why would I convert a 152 into a recon vehicle? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, essentially. Let's roll up here and see about putting it to you. So there's no support at all. So we sort of want to be hanging back, sort of behind. Hold on, our tanks here. We can go not to that base, but we'll go here as well. Okay, so let's get you forward here. How about you? You can go there. Let's go here. How far can you go here? Get you here. This tank doesn't need any support really. As long as we're here, we may as well pop this guy as well. And then we can move this unit forward here. Get you there. So there is an anti-tank or a Sturm Tiger here with artillery and tank support. And then we have you as well with 2 rounds left. Why not? We'll take to the close. We'll let loose there. Go as such. Maybe make it so that this guy is more prone to heal, as opposed to wander up here and discover our camo trap. So this guy is probably going to stay right here as well, as we have 1 round left. So what we can do is move forward here, forward there as well, and into the close, but no one will get access. Unit, and then 111 seems really to be the way of it. We'll take it down him, and I think that is everyone. We have 2 rounds, so why not apply some damage there as well. Next turn. Actually, I'm going to put it on fast forward because all of those guys in that city are going to take about forever to go. So they've taken exception to our prudent recon fighter plane again. Very inexpensive to heal, 73. Okay, so that's that. We saved watching all this carnage or whatnot there. And nothing really happened. Okay. So, looks as though they discovered our camoed Sturm Tiger with a PO B25D. Various sorts here. 11, 15, 11, 8. This thing has no business in the close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, well, it can go forward to the clear here, which theoretically would be where I want it. So let's do that. Can even go in the rough somehow. I'm not exactly sure how that's a thing, but it is nevertheless. Let's roll down here. I think we can force march into the city here. Like so. We apply just a bit of damage here. Maybe we'd want some overruns though, so we can go here. Can we do it? 9 points, let's see. How about you? $10 points. So we have this unit doing 1 point. 8 points. 8 points indeed. So we can roll up here. What's my point? I must have one. So 7. 9 points. This unit we can. I see. We're taking damage there. Maybe we can. We can go here and then rebase. It seems to be actionable and the best solution. We'll get rid of this guy. We could attack that, but then we'll take a point of damage. We don't need damage. Unfortunately, this unit is addressable. It has no support at all, at least at present, but can have some support. We have well, that works there for sure. So I'll just take that. We can roll right here as well. And we'll put it to you as well. This anti-air veteran is a brutal characteristic, at least in 45. Generally, any year, I think it's just quite useful. All right, so what do we have now? We have we must have an overrun, and somehow there's no overrun there, and there's no recon. There sort of is a recon, though. So he's stuck there now? He's not, though. He can take to this airbase or stay there. The problem is, for the enemy, is I think all these guys are going to essentially be done by the time their turn rolls around. So Am I going to worry about being in the close or not being in the close? No, I'm not. $113. I wonder. 2 points there. I see. I see. How about now? 0.15. We have 2 rounds left. Let's go forward here. We'll do away with this guy. This looks like a really good place for our camoed Sturm Tiger right here. The problem is that space there. We can't get there with any, we can't, no. And you? No. Do we care? No, we don't really. Probably not in the least. Because we have mutual support amongst these units. It's a bit of a diversion away from this area where I had planned to send our no supply vigilant tank, but in the interest of clearing the slot, we'll head in that direction. Ho, what happened there? Okay, so where are we gonna go with you? And you can go here, and you. Okay, I see. Would it be better if this were camouflaged? It would, but you can't have everything you want, I suppose. Let's heal this. We'll do that. Move up here. We'll get you here as well. Eight. There it is again. Oddly resilient paratroopers in the city. Paratrooper, bunker killer, forced march, ground defense 8, entrenchment 6 of 10. For whatever reason, they'll not stand for it. They still not stand for it. At some point, they will stand for it. Apparently, that's not exactly right now. If we only had no retaliation on this unit. Where is our no retaliation? I think it's in the air. Which apparently is not really as needed as one might imagine because of our anti-air veteran trait, which I very rarely ever take. Finding out is completely overpowered. So, 811, 6, do we have... We have no ability to do any damage to this guy without taking an egregious amount in return. We'll not do it. And what we do here, we'll stay there, happy there, good there. Next turn. I think someone just snuck around our flank there. It's almost called it our rear. What just happened here? I've done it again. Luckily, he has a tenacious defender. I know myself and my playstyle well. I sort of do that. And, I've been known to lose a bomber or two every now and again. Luckily, I think we're fairly deep in bombers relative to my need for them. I have an extra one, and I'm sometimes don't run them at all, which is probably why I pay them essentially no mind. I think that was the American and British strategy in World War II. They just send them out and the chips will fall where they may. So this guy is sufficiently suppressed now, I think, to where we're doing 15 points to him, which is an overrun, which means we take none in return, which means we're on the road again. So there's someone here. I would imagine he is headed for our airfield. And our supply tank here is not in the specified location. I see him, I see him. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tracked, right? 1. Let's see if we're tracked here. Up, up! Well, now we know. Now I was going to check, but I think it's 2 points for tracked, right? It's 2 points, so that should get us the 15 we're after. I'll take 1 in return. Just heal right back up. We'll roll over here. Put it to you. Get back adjacent to our... As it's snowing, there's no need for this. The problem is that I'll forget to turn them back to anti-air. Do I need them to be recoilless? I don't know. We'll turn them to anti-tank mode there for a time. Okay, so we would want to proceed this direction. 8 points, 8 points for 0. 7 points, how about you? 11 points. I would wager we could probably maybe overrun that. We can't, no. How about you? Are you in the close? He's in the forest. That's very bad for him, really. If we had force march, we could go into the open here and back him up with our camoed Sturm Tiger. But maybe we'll just move up here and let loose there. Overrun this guy and then pop this guy as well. We'll get you up here. We'll heal up our Sturm Tiger and maybe get our other Sturm Tiger here. These guys are still rolling without any support whatsoever. But there's a low tank and a rapid fire Panther 2 with crippling blow. As to the survivability of this unit, it has readiness. It's we'll turn you into anti-tank. Maybe roll forward here. We'd want to get here. That would be the goal. We have no support, but again. We'll see if any of that is relevant. So you are stuck there. Happy there. Good. Okay, so we're going to stay in anti-air mode here and roll up here as there's no need for any anti-tank there. We're going to splash our... We're going to down our Air Force, other than they're not. Because they can't reach this base. It's as simple as that. Now it's, I believe, even more true. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has a fair clip of movement left. Go here just to be safe. Need to heal that. Heal you. Next turn. We've ambushed the rapid fire artillery piece, self-propelled. Ambushed that infantryman. And it looks as though they've... We seem to have held our own against this 85 unit here. Due to our Whirlwind support. I wonder what it looks like without the Whirlwind support. If I had unlimited undo, I'd probably find out, but I suppose I could find out here. Let's see. What is that? Engineers. How about you? Engineers, 43. There's no engineer there, though. Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure that this thing would have gotten worked over. Oh, it's readiness. And a fair heart attack and grounded. Man, maybe it's a little bit of both. Whatever the case, let's roll up there. We'll see about putting these units down as well. And these guys are in the close. And then we happen to have our blue infantry right in the house here. These guys are in the close as well, so bad idea for them. We have one round left. We're happy. See what goes on here. Anybody make it further than this? They haven't. So we'll finish our healing activities here for this bomber. Who are you and what do you do? Heavy infantry. Alright. 6 and 2. Well, that's must be support fire, clearly. We'll take 2 points there. I think this one is a +3 soft attack award, so I'll take it. Let's roll up. I see. KV-85 with, I believe, must be some sort of hero. Anti-tank support and vigilant. Alright, you... These guys here really want to have a... Probably anti-tank support really is what's going to be needed there. Let's get this unit the heck out of that area there. And try to chase this lot down. As these guys probably readily dispatchable. We can send Rudell up to deal with this guy. We have no rounds left, and what of it? What of it? We have a bunch of opportunities here to get a bit overextended and put it to ourselves. We don't really need to do any of that. We could move an infant. Could move you there. 14 points. I see. Look at what we found here. It's a rapid fire Yeah. So we can go and perhaps look into this area in greater detail. Now, fighter plane and do away with this guy. We can drop a couple of rounds in him, and then let's see. Let's just roll up here. We'll get them. Why have we done any of that? 4, 4, and 6. IS-2, Su-85. Bye-bye IS-2. So this whole lot here is anti-tank artillery. Theoretically, how many rounds you have? 4 rounds left. Maybe they get interested, or not really. Just the camoed unit here. It's probably not going to come into play, but let's move you forward here. We'll get you right here as well. And then you can come here. We'll get you out of the close. How about you? Let's see. We'll get you here. No support, so what? And then you could get in a position where he could damage himself, or do we have any sort of visualization on what goes on out here? We sort of do. It's a sunny day tomorrow, so why not head out and see if we can find a target or find some sort of activities that go on out here. Okay, so these guys are not going very far, which means that this unit can come up right here. You gotta wonder whether this thing takes some exception and does away with itself. So this is again camouflaged artillery and tank support, and this one is of course 21 centimeter with 4 rounds. We'll call it 3 rounds, and I think that is going to be the end of this turn. We could go up here as well. Be defended by this Panzer warfare. Get a bit closer to the action. I don't see anything bad coming of that really. Yeah, other than the enemy will perhaps implode on it. Other than that, it's no problem. Okay, let's see. You can go up there, and we have quite a bit of movement here as well. $11 points, and then let's convert back to an anti-air weapon. Now these guys, on the other hand, can do some damage to our 0 round tank, but we're going to stay there anyway. And you, let's get forward here. Next turn. Now that would be very, very bad if this were not a zero supply hero. This no supply right there, so he would have no rounds and have a considerable amount of suppression. Instead, these guys are done. I wonder if we could rinse repeat that all the way across the board here. Maybe draw another lot in. Well, let's wait. There's no rush for any of that, really. This anti-air veteran is a brutal characteristic, but so what we need to do is get this guy out of the way, and for whatever the reason, these infantry are not particularly agreeable to being done away with by rapid fire or otherwise. Therefore, Mr. Riddell is going to have to step up and alert to this guy so we can get on about our way. How far can you go? Not very, not very. How about you? Let's roll up, say, here. And we'll get right here. We'll probably not meet with many reprisals. Do we have a... We don't know that first strike, although we probably would strike first. The enemy air may or may not be based here, in which case they won't be doing much of anything. But there is you, and that doesn't move very far, so not that's dangerous as well, but not particularly so because there's no one about, right? That would be the... Let's see exactly if that's true there. There's you, but I think we'll survive it surely. We may become encircled here, but that will not last very long as it's open tank country there. What we do have is quite a few units about that are in need of overrun. This guy, we need to get him out of the way so we can overrun either of those. 9 points, I see. Well, how about now? 9 points still. That's 9 points and 4 points. Let's get you up to our base here. Heal you up. Let's roll up here. We'll heal there. There seems to be some danger of perhaps being attacked here. So we will we're an anti let's go up here. Let's get you these guys are theoretically under the aura of this whirlwind. So 1 and 7. That sounds quite reasonable, really. Let's take that out. And then we'll crippling blow eyes this thing from the air. Once and twice. That would mean we're free to step up here. and put these 3 down. Looks as though we have 1 round left. We can step right up here and then invite the enemy for a bloodbath here. We'll put our non-vigilant Sturm Tiger here into the close, but they don't see the camouflaged. Well, there's going to be nothing left by the time all is said and done here as well, so let's see, 10 points, 17 points. We'll put our provocateur here, so even if they do get here to attack, they can't get there though. So we're going to put our recon vehicle here in the close again. Sturm Tiger and the Panzerwerfer are going to provide a considerable amount of soft support. Here we've done that, and we can go here, but there we have well, you'd have to go here, there, and then there. This guy's is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he can't do it. Although I've seen a lot of can't do it, but somehow they do it. I don't think he can do it though. We care about being here or there. He can't get here to access our anti-air weapons, so we're not worried. I think that is the size of that. We could rebase here. Why not do it? We'll do that. Adjacent to our fighter. Okay, so 4 points, 5 points. Why not? Why not? Next turn. He has not done it. He's not done it. Ended up against our camouflage Sturm Tiger there. They've essentially done away with themselves for the price of 3 Sturm Tiger parts. An equitable arrangement, if I don't say so. So we go here. 11. 15. It's 1, 7. These guys are quite robust against this rapid fire Klaus tank killer butcher. More so than I would have imagined possible. Yeah. There's always a standard ground. We can roll over here, put it to either of these. We'll heal up here, roll up here, thumb our nose at this guy, and carry on indeed. Alright, how far are we going to go? That's what we need to figure out. We have unlimited movement here, or we have yet to utilize much movement at all. You've healed, moved slightly, but our support apparatus can get a fair ways forward. So maybe we'll try to draw these guys into another trap. 9 points, let's see. We're stuck there. There's Let's roll forward here. Oh, look at that. Well, well. How about we've attacked 11 points there. So if we move our Sturm Tiger here and then get you how far can you stuck there? Drat. You're not though. We just have to put him in the lead. Means we can go like that. And get you here as well. Now these three should be able to protect one another even against the most determined tank. Especially if we put a Provocateur up in the lead here. They'll end up against him. Panther 2 is, with first strike and tank killer, probably can take care of itself. So we'll not really worry. We'll go, let's see, are you, we'll go there. We'll get you up here. You here. And it looks as though this guy did come up and, get into it with our flame panzer. What of it, I suppose. Okay, so we're gonna pull back here just to make sure that we're not ambushed. Let's roll forward here. We'll get we'll put it to this guy as well. And we'll stick here in anti-air because go anti-tank. This Jag Panther won't be able to provide any support due to the anti-tank, no support mechanic. So good there. We're happy there. Good there. Happy. What's that? There's another unit here somewhere. Okay, so we'll heal you up again. Good there. These guys are done. We can heal you just because it's cheap. Next turn. There's a lot of carnage going on up here. We don't really care. This episode went on a bit longer than I had anticipated, about an hour and 35 minutes, so I chopped it in half. This is the end of the first half. I hope to see you in the next episode.